Todd, so we get a call that someone is in the market for looking for a used vehicle. What would be the best practice to make sure that they're getting the best bang for their buck?
Well, the best thing that you can do is, it really depends. A lot of times the dealerships don't like you taking vehicles into shops like ours to have them inspected. But really, you have to wonder if they're hiding something. So that's the number one thing, is ask if you can have that vehicle, if you can take the vehicle and have it inspected by another facility for a second opinion. The next thing that I would recommend is call your mechanic, call us, call whoever your mechanic is, and tell them about the vehicle that you're interested in. We see all types of different vehicles, and some of them are really pretty great, but there are those ones that we'll tell you to stay away from. That a shop like ours is a good resource for finding out the good vehicles out there and the bad vehicles, or I should say the vehicles you should stay away from. But moving beyond that, there's some things that you can do. It's always worthwhile to look at a CARFAX report. The CARFAX report, a lot of times people are just looking for accidents, but truthfully, there's all that maintenance history in there. And you can look and see, okay, how far are they going between oil changes? When did they have any of the other fluid service? When was the air filters changed? All of those types of things that can give you some really great insight as to how well that car was taken care of, by the previous owner. So, and in addition to that, I would recommend that you go in and have a pre-purchase inspection done. For us, I believe we charge $130 right now at this point to do that pre-purchase inspection, but it's money well spent. And if we run into something that could potentially end up costing you thousands of dollars down the road, I mean, that's just a small fraction, of that expense to have the car inspected. It's just a small fraction of what that big problem could have cost you.
So with this inspection that you're recommending, what kind of things have you uncovered on vehicles that customers have brought in?
Boy, we've uncovered a lot of things. One of the biggest things that we see is flood damage vehicles. We've seen, it's kind of funny, you've got to be careful, because when they have a big flood back in the southeast from a hurricane, it never fails. Within a couple of years, you start to see vehicles getting spread across the country, and some of them are being sold at auctions, even right here in Utah. And they seem like a really great deal until you actually dig into them. But had you not had that vehicle inspected, you could have ended up with it. And those are just problems looking for a place to happen. The other things that we see is we're looking for fluid leaks. Fluid leaks is one of the biggest predictors as to how well that vehicle has been taken care of. If the fluids have been changed out like they're supposed to be on a regular basis, there shouldn't be any leaks. When you go too long, fluids become caustic and they start to deteriorate the gaskets and seals. And so some of the evidence of a poorly maintained vehicle is fluid leaks. We also look at brakes, steering, suspension, all those things that keep that car safe and reliable.
Todd, I'm at the dealership. I asked if I can take it to my mechanic for an inspection, and they said no. What do you recommend?
So you might ask them if there's a way for them to elevate the car for you, and I don't know whether they'll do that for you or not, but you literally need to get down on your hands and knees, and maybe even on your belly, so don't wear real nice clothes when you go out shopping for a used car, and look underneath it. Look for those things that I mentioned as far as fluid leaks. Make sure everything's nice and clean. You don't see any fluid leaks on it. Now, if it's too clean, it looks like it's just been pressure washed, that's probably a sign that you should maybe walk away from that vehicle. And again, if you see those types of fluid leaks, I would walk away from that. And also, if they're not willing to let you have it inspected, ask them if they'll give you like a 3-day money-back guarantee, or at least a 30-day warranty to cover these things that you might find after you've actually purchased the vehicle.
One of the vehicles we saw in here recently was fully armoralled underneath the engine bay. You're saying that's a red flag, right?
Yeah, it can be.
All right.
It can be. So yeah, you kind of want to watch for that type of stuff. So anyhow, another good thing to do is go do your CARFAX reports. Look at the maintenance history, not just the accidents. It's great to see the accidents. That kind of gives you some negotiating power. But actually look at how long the car has gone between oil changes. It doesn't tell you it's gone 5,000 miles between this oil change. You kind of have to do the math. So take the time to look through those things. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to call and ask us. We see those problematic cars and we can kind of steer you away from them, even just through a phone conversation. So needless to say, we would love to help you. And if you have any other things that you would like us to discuss or help you with, please leave it in the comments below.